Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In this video, we'll be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty Sushma KP. So what is the topic that we will be looking into today? What is the new thing in the Income Tax Bill 2025? In this video, we will be seeing as to why is it news, what is the relevance of it to UPSC, that is the GS paper 3. We will also be seeing some of the key highlights. We will be discussing about the impact on taxpayers and businesses, what are some of the associated concerns and challenges. Alright, let's get into the video. Look at this. The income tax bill cuts some clutter of the existing act and introduces new illustrative tables. We will see why. First and foremost, when we say income tax bill of 2025, first major thing you have to understand is no drastic measure has been taken. Simple words, if you just have to understand about your income tax bill of 2025, no drastic changes have been taken. No changes with regard to the income structure, any specific things as to either introduction or deletion, omission. When we say, it is not with respect to the structure, it is only with the presentation. And what are they trying to do in this income tax bill of 2025? It's simple. They are trying to streamline direct tax. That's it. The Income Tax Bill 2025 is bought for your Income Tax Act of 1961. Understand it very simpler words pay. The Income Tax of 1961, if you see, it is complicated. When I say complicated, it is too much worded. It has a lot of unnecessary explanations. When I say unnecessary explanation, let's say in page 10 there is an explanation. Same topic, same content, in page 400 there is again an explanation. So there are a lot of explanations and it is too worded, which makes it complicated for a normal person who wants to use the tax rate structure. So what they have bought is they've introduced this income tax bill where they are telling, let's say your salary has something such as your TDS reductions, your house rent, your health insurance, etc. All those things you pay or which you will use directly from your income tax is all now made in tabular forms. So it is easier to understand. And wherever the same explanations are given throughout your act, they have all concised it and brought it into one place where it is necessary. That is what we can see in your income tax bill of 2025. And they have used very clear language. Clear, simple language is used so that the person can understand it easily. Now look at this. The tax rates. For example, when I mentioned your house rent, allowances, your HRA, TDS reduction, your health insurance, all of this, they do not have tabulation for old tax regime, rather they have the tabulations for new tax regime. By doing a lot of omissions, deletions, etc., they have brought the word count to 2 lakhs from previously 5 lakh word count. They have introduced 57 tables. Again, tabulations are brought in so that it is easier to understand on very necessary things which are easily used in the year round. Earlier, it was only 18 tables or 18 tabular rows. Now, they've increased the amount of tabulation, so it's easier to understand. Now, next, look at this. It's brought down to your around 622 pages from it was earlier your 823 pages. They've reduced it to 23 chapters. Earlier it was 47 chapters. Again, unnecessary explanations or detailed explanations are removed to only whatever is wanted, and also certain things which have been omitted or which have now no longer in need or use have all been deleted. 16 schedules, that is, they've increased the number of schedules. Earlier there were only 14 schedules. Now they've added 2 more schedules and they've made it to your 16 schedules. And also, earlier there was 819 sections. Now they've brought it down to 536 sections, where the Act speaks only about, let's say, 238 odd sections. Remaining are all the new additions that would keep coming up. So this is with regarding to the changes with respect to the length. In this bill, they have introduced a new concept of tax year. This is a new concept that they have introduced. We'll see what that is. First and foremost, now let's say up until your 1989, okay, that is up to 1989, there was 2 concepts. One is previous year, another is assessment year. So people had to keep tabulation of 2 years, the previous financial year as well as the present financial year. But post, that is from 1989 onwards, there is only carry forward of only assessment year, which speaks about your last financial year. Understanding? Now, one more new thing about this introduction of the concept of tax year is it usually starts around 1st April. And this is also said to be rolled out from most probably from 1st April only. One thing for your businesses or newly set up professions is how this tax year work means. Let's say on your December, this person has started this new business venture. From the day it was set up, it will begin. Okay, this is considered as the beginning. And this will go on up to 1st April. Understanding? Now this one concept, because it is a new concept, this might take some time for people to get used to. This is with regarding to your tax year. Next is with regard to your social media access, that is they have given the right and authority for your income tax officials to call upon for inquiry when they go through your mails, cloud data, details. Yes, they have been given that provision. So where they can see for your virtual digital space. Another thing is they have declared crypto as a property, and more specifically they have called it a capital asset. Capital asset like buildings, lands, etc. One good thing is by doing this, we can expect, yes, crypto is now considered as a property, which means like a capital asset. But now we can expect a fair assessment on this. That is, we can expect a fair treatment on this. Yes, property means I can put only this much tax, right? I cannot be arbitrarily changed each and every day. So this is one good aspect coming from your crypto being put under your asset, more specifically capital asset category. With regard to dispute resolution, earlier it was very vague and it was not clear. It was very ambiguous. All synonyms you can add, but right now they have made it very specific as to what is the termination decision and the reason behind not taking up it. So all of this is given in your dispute resolution. This is more better compared to the previous vague and ambiguous one. And also one main thing is they've removed the exemptions from your capital gains. According to section 54E of the Act, that is IT Act, it had stated that your capital transfers whichever happened before April 1992, they were exempt. Now they've removed this exemption itself. It is too outdated, so it is not needed now. So they have removed this concept from your bill. Now, look at the changes they have made. The Income Tax Act has 47 chapters, but the bill that is tabled in your Lok Sabha has 23. It has 819 sections, but presently it has only 536 in the bill. 5.12 lakh words is now in your 2.6 lakhs. Understanding? These are some of the changes that is done with regard to your Income Tax Act. While introducing this income tax and tax rate, first and foremost, they have changed the definition of income. They have made it more dynamic. Meaning, when I say they have made it more dynamic, they have allowed for evolving spaces of income, which means when you have, let's say, your digital assets, yes, so there is a scope for income from other sources. Sitaraman has also held that the new tax bill that has been tabled is in the spirit of Nyaya. Understand? Let's see what are the impact of this on taxpayers and businesses. First thing is it's easier compliance for taxpayers because they don't have to go through complicated language again. That is where your tabulations etc. will come in. Streamline tax filing and compliance. Yes, one major thing is helping tabulations easier to understand, simpler language, not too bulky. Okay, digital and service oriented economic consideration. Yes, they've all did that. UPA government had also brought in your income tax code. They tried to bring in, but again, with the resolution of 15th Lok Sabha, again that also got dissolved. So what happened is this coming in. Yes, it is providing a good. It is trying to move in front of a good direction, but there are certain concerns also that your experts have suggested. You see, it lacks any major tweaks in penalty or in your compliance provisions. And also, like I said, with the introduction of this concept such as tax year, it might have some transition challenges for your businesses. That is, they might have to get used to it. Understanding? So these are all the new introductions that we are seeing in the income tax bill. We've reached the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button and share it along with your friends. Thank you.